welcome back to the last video of the year. Now, I feel like this is a surprise video for both it's a surprise I'm showing up. I didn't think I was going to film a video between Christmas and New Year, but I missed vlogging. The last video you guys saw, and I just want to say thank you all so much for all of your lovely messages and well wishes for a Merry Christmas. So Zara went home and I went home for Christmas. So Maggie went with Zara, so she spent it in Devon, and I obviously went home to Durham, and it was just really nice. We both feel like our cups are very full, and we were just really relaxed, and it just felt like a nostalgic Christmas. And yeah, I just had a very calm, like didn't really do much at all, but it was just lovely. It was very nice. So I hope you all had, I said this on Instagram, I hope you all had a day, whatever Christmas looks like for you. I know some people find the day really overwhelming, and I do, to be fair. I think it's definitely one of those things that gets built up so much, and there's like an expectation to have like a really amazing day filled with family, but I know not everyone's family looks the same. So some people may have spent it alone for the first time if they're missing their loved ones, and it's a really hard time of year. So yeah, I just hope that you you had a day, whatever it looked like. Maybe you ordered a takeaway and finished a bottle of wine. Maybe you had a full Christmas roast with 30 people sat around your tables. Whatever it looks like for you. But we're back in London. We came back yesterday. It's one of those things when you get back after a long drive. We just both, what did we even have for dinner? I forgot. We made some really quick spaghetti and then crashed out on the sofa, watched an episode of Squid Game, and then went to bed. It was a very chill day. But today we've got an agenda today. So when it comes to New Year, the past 2 New Years we've spent it in Cornwall, and it's been lovely with Zara's aunt and uncle. This year we're doing a London New Year, especially because we've just finished the kitchen, and it's obviously like such a beautiful like space, like a hosting space. So we thought, why not? Let's just host New Year. So we've got friends coming from long and far, most of them from London actually, but a couple are coming from like Sussex way. And yeah, we're gonna have everyone round. It's gonna be a full house. I think there's about 10, maybe more, 10, 12, 10-ish. Yeah, it's just gonna be full. It's gonna be a very busy New Year, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. Hosting gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit because I'm definitely like, I'm a stressor. Like, if you watch the Gavin and Stacey Christmas episode, I am Pam in the situation. I'm like, oh my Christ, like I am full on. It's got to look like no one lives here. Let's polish the ceilings. You know, it's clean the sky, but it's ridiculous. But like, no one cares. But Zara's definitely prioritising the drink and food. She's like, right. She's already wrote a list this morning. So
I'm here for the vibes.
Zara's here for the vibes, and we've been talking New Year's Eve traditions as well. Let me know if you have any traditions. This will be going up in the new year. So also, yeah, Happy New Year. God, that's weird. I forgot to say that. It's so weird that I'm filming this in December, but it's going to go up in January, I think. Yes, we were talking like New Year's traditions of like, in Spain apparently they eat grapes under a table. You need to eat 12 grapes before the clock strikes midnight, or it's like a good luck for love and just finding happiness. And we used to do first foot at home, so you'd wait outside and then the clock would strike 12, and then you'd walk through the door. The first person into your home would have good luck, but they've got to be given you've got to come in with a piece of silver, a piece of food, fruitcake, and a piece of coal, and it means that you'll have health, warmth, and food for your year, if that makes sense. I think that's it anyway. There's all kinds of New Year's Eve traditions, but yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do a video of like setting goals and intentions and stuff, because I do feel like I'm more focused now than ever on just like health being like my #1 priority this year, and just really making that the focus rather than any other goal. So that's going to be my goal for next year, just to try and focus on my health and well-being. That's like top priority, looking after in here and in here. That's #1, but I'll talk about that in a future video. I thought I just wanted to vlog. I've missed it. The last video you saw would have went up I think the day before Christmas Eve, but that was obviously filmed about 4 days before Christmas Eve, so I haven't actually vlogged in over a week, so I'm kind of a bit rusty. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like verbal vomit. Oh my god, I need to show you this. So this was my Christmas gift from my mum. Oh, look how dusty this is. Oh Zara, we need to do a full-on dust That's still, yeah, renovation dust is definitely still a thing. Yeah, this is a Christmas gift from my mum and my stepdad. This is a Roberts radio. I'm gonna quickly turn it on so you can hear it. I love it. It's so cool. I've honestly wanted one of these for so long. I went to Margate House and you guys will have seen that they had a little Roberts radio on the side of their bedside table. And I feel like they're so cool. The sound is like really old school and retro. And I said to Zara, like, in the new year, I'm gonna see if they have a Roberts radio sale. And Zara was like, oh yeah, wait till January. Sorry, my SD card just filled up, still full of Christmas clips. And that's a job I need to do in January. Lo and behold, Zara's actually told my mum that I wanted a Roberts radio. And my mum and my stepdad got me one for Christmas and I love it. I absolutely love it. I've been well and truly spoiled this year with Christmas gifts. I'm going to show you a bit when we're back, but I just feel very lucky indeed. And so does Maggie. Maxie, come on in. Come on then, it's cold out there. Well done. Oh, let me actually show you these. This is a little pile that needs to go in the garden. These were actually from Zara's, these were actually from Zara's aunt and uncle. They are gardening gloves from Kew Garden. How amazing are they? They are the most like comfortable gardening gloves ever. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with them. I think they're just the most thoughtful gift, and I'm gonna keep them away from the foxes because I left my gardening gloves outside, and we know what the foxes are like. This is just a little box of things that needs to go in the shed. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be today. We were actually gonna go to Costco and get bits for New Year, but I don't think we need that much really. We've got a lot of alcohol that's built up throughout the year. And yeah, I think we just need to do a little bit of a food shop. We're gonna go at the gym. Our gym's right near a couple of supermarkets, so we're gonna move our body. And then we're gonna do a food shop and come back. Sorry, I feel like that was the most like rambly intro. I probably wanted to say something much more sincere than that, but yeah, just thank you all so much for all of your love and just like support. And it's just, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than just a huge thank you. And I missed you all a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna finish my coffee.
Didn't tell me you missed me.
I didn't miss you at all. It's been lovely not having you around. Also, it did make me laugh though. A couple of you really think me and Zara hate each other. We do.
That's the truth.
We do. We can't stand each other. We've lived together for 6 years. 6 years? 7 years?
I don't know. It's been
Too long. Too long. No, we don't hate each other. It's just our sense of humour. We just like to...
Why do they think we hate each other?
What?
Why do they think we hate each other?
Because like, you'll be like, oh God, are you still here? And I'll be like, yeah, unfortunately, or something like that.
I think it's just like British sarcasm.
Yeah.
And I always say, if you think I've got on a spectrum, if you think I hate you, it probably means because I actually really like you.
Yeah.
You'll know if I hate you. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is a line.
Merry Christmas. And where's Miss Maggie? She is just in here, all snuggled up. Hello, little one. Yeah, she's had her breakfast. She's fully wiped out. Guys, the Christmas tree's held up so well. I was like really nervous we were going to come back and all of the baubles were going to like dropped off, but it's brilliant. It's still really doing well. You know what? For a discounted Christmas tree, it's fab. And because it's starting to obviously get towards the end of its life, it's definitely lost its like vibrancy, which is fine. But when Christmas trees start to die, they smell amazing. So the living room literally smells like a forest, and I love it. I know a lot of people do take their Christmas decorations down literally after Christmas, but I love the tradition of keeping them up for the 12 days of Christmas. I know we do put our tree up early, but yeah, I love just keeping them up. It just makes me so happy, and the light and everything. I get it if you're like struggling for space and stuff, but I think this is the most magical Christmas tree and I don't want to say go, so it's staying up. I also did a bit of sale shopping and I'm going to show you some bits when I'm back too, but this is a new lamp. I know you must be thinking, really? Another lamp? But this is actually going to be for a project next year in the spare bedroom upstairs. I can't believe we're even talking about projects next year, but that is going to be a whole separate video up. Me and Zara were having a bit of a chat this morning about like plans for the middle spare bedroom and like what we want to do with it. I couldn't really give it any headspace because we were in there pretty much every day for about 6.5 weeks while the kitchen was getting done, which I know is not a long time, but I think both...
on a break with the middle room.
yeah, both of us were just like, we need some time apart from that middle room. Even going in there, it just like, I think because like every time we had some bad news or something went wrong, we were in that middle room. So we were just like, I don't want to go in that middle room for a long time. So I'm kind of at peace with it now. And I think next year we're going to really set a plan, set some schedules together and think about tackling the upstairs, bathroom, bedrooms, hallway. I'm excited. I was nervous last year about entering the new year, but I feel like I'm in a totally different headspace this year. Anyway, I'm waffling, right? I'm gonna finish this coffee, I'm gonna put our gym kit on and head to the gym. Guess who is the worst vlogger ever?
No.
Me. I took you in the car to do a little food shop with you, and I accidentally left you in the glove box and we were already in Aldi, and I was like, you know what? I'll just show you everything we've got on my back. Welcome to the carnage. I know! You need to be on your best behaviour tomorrow when we got people round. We have just absolutely stocked up on everything. Oh, sorry, yeah. You've got to do a little inventory check. Have a look. Even things like light bulbs and stuff. I need to show you all of the home bits and stuff in a second, but we are ravenous. But yeah, we just got loads of bits in Aldi. Like snacks, nuts, cheese, and just household bits like bananas, toothpaste. Don't worry, guests won't be getting toothpaste or bananas. But yeah, we just got loads of bits. There's a lot on reduced actually from Christmas, which is pretty good. Milk, hummus, that kind of thing. I will say one thing when it comes to hosting. We always do this. We're like, we're not going to go all out. Oh, that's nice. Zara's just picked up a coat in M&S. She had it delivered. The delivery guy literally just arrived. Look, she's set for New York. You look like an Eskimo.
Feel the pocket.
You are ready for New York.
This is an 8. It's quite roomy.
Oh my god, that is nice. I like the crop.
Yeah, same.
I have some gloves. I was telling Zara, my stepdad got me some gloves for Christmas, and they are like perfect for New York. They're like ski gloves. Come here then. Come here. I feel like you want to love. Oh, there we go. Hello. Mwah. We weren't together for over a week. I missed you so much. I missed you. I missed you. Oh, that's a big yawn. Mwah, mwah. So we did 40 minutes in the gym, maybe 50 actually. We did like 20 minutes of treadmill, 10 minutes on the ski erg, and then, no, 10 minutes of HIIT, and we were like called it a day. But yeah, we've got loads of bits. We've ended up doing what we said we weren't going to do. We're going to pare it back, keep it super chill for New Year's, and then we've ended up getting a lot of things. But that's fine because we like to host. And I think this will be like the last time we do it for a while. It always feels like we host. Anyway, we went into M&S and got some bottles of champagne so we can pop those on midnight. God, why was I struggling there? On. So we can pop them on midnight. At midnight? Pop them on midnight?
At midnight.
On.
You'd say on New Year's Eve or at midnight.
Right, that's what shopping talking, by the way.
Oh.
We had a right palaver in Aldi. We couldn't like separate the trolley, so Zara was getting one end and we were pulling it like
Right in front of the till.
Yeah, it was great. So we're going to do some quick lunch because we are ravenous. You haven't even had breakfast.
No, I haven't eaten since last night.
And it's 2 o'clock. We need to eat some. I'm going to put all this away, shower, and then we're going to walk Maggie around Greenwich. I picked up a new vase in M&S. It was in the sale. It was £9.50 down from £19.50. I think that's lovely. So I'm going to pop that in the living room. I think with some like trail and ivy down. I think that'll be really lovely. Yeah, £9.50. How good is that? It's quite cool. Laura got some new slippers. The theme for this year's New Year's Eve is glam with slippers. Sully! That's who it is, Sully! Do you like them? Do you like them?
I think it's quite cute.
Do you know what? They're different. They're giving major Monster Inc. Sully vibes.
Yeah.
What do you think, Maggie? Oh, I love them.
They actually had Monster Inc. ones in there, reduced. And I nearly bought you a pair to take the mick, and then
Oh God.
really I bought my own.
Here, we made it to Greenwich Park. Someone is very excited to be here. It's not as if she had you. It's not as if she hasn't had a week by the sea running around. But it's her favourite time of year for that exact reason. Oh, Maxie! She is very much an awesome dog. Look at her go. I feel like you've trimmed down a lot, Mags. Usually people put on poundage at Christmas, but I think you've got a bit more lean. Here you go. Zara was laughing at me because I'm like perfectly wrapped up top, but then I've still got my gym shorts on from earlier. I couldn't be bothered to get changed. I know that's really gross, but I was like, we need to get out before the sun goes down because it's, what time is that? I think it's like 2:30. Oh my god, it's 3:10. Like the day goes so quickly, and obviously it gets dark at around 4:30. So I really want to have a nice stomp around Greenwich, get a hot chocolate, and then we'll head back. Maggie's on squirrel watch. Every time she sees a squirrel, she has to run after it. Maggie, where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel?
What's that?
Where's the squirrel?
What's that? Come on.
She looks very nice in a new collar, doesn't she? We got her a new lead and collar in black the other day. It's very nice. I feel like pink's your colour, Maggie. Very lovely. Subsequently, we dress for the dog that we have. Very colourful. Coming to Greenwich Market. It's still so busy, but I forget, obviously people haven't gone back to work yet, so yeah, it's a Monday, but it's packed, which is really nice. So just gonna get some hot chocolates and walk along the Thames. I feel like I want to do a YouTube video. I don't know if this would be quite niche. Let me know if you'd like to see this, but like a video showing you some of like my favourite places in Greenwich, because obviously I used to live here when I was a university student, so we're talking six years ago now. Yeah, I think it was 6 years ago, and I loved it. I had the best time here, and obviously now that we're back, it's so nice that like we can see it change. And there's so many lovely like independent coffee shops. There's a lovely little cheese shop. There is a ton of shops in the market that we love. There's a good little biscuit shop that Maggie gets her dog treats from. So yeah, let me know if that's something you'd like to see, like a little day trip tour around Greenwich. We could throw some pubs in there as well. That would be really nice. But anyway, we've just got some hot chocolates outside the art cafe, which is just near the market. And we're just gonna have them a little takeaway cup and have a walk along the Thames, aren't we? Have a little walk along the Thames, Maggie. Good girl. Hot chocolate has arrived. That is absolutely delicious. Got a bit of oat milk as well. It's just like a lovely, malty, delicious, very nice hot chocolate. Maggie's very upset that she can't have any.
Cheers.
No puppuccino for you, kiddo. Back from Greenwich, I've had a shower finally. I thought I'd show you some of the gifts that I got for Christmas. I feel very, very lucky, and I'm not showing these for any other reason other than I just feel like I'm just super grateful, and I just thought they'd be nice to share. So this is a combination of everything from my aunt and uncle and my mum and stepdad. Obviously you saw the radio, and I'm so unbelievably happy with that. We've had it on every day. I love it. And the minute I got it on Christmas Day, I opened it. So I got a lot of socks for Christmas, which I'm very happy about because I love cozy socks. So my aunt and uncle got me these really lovely thick winter socks, and these are like the softest, most lovely socks ever. And I just love cozy socks. They're really nice and like thermal and just lovely. I already had a pair of these. I think I got some for Christmas last year, and I loved them. And then my mum got me 2 pairs of socks as well. I think socks are such a good gift. These ones are from Uniqlo. They're more like a smart, like a taupey colour, with like a ribbed detail. And then these are from Salt Rock. So these are going to be good for New York because they're like thermal socks. So those are from my mum. Also from my auntie. They were in Verona in October, November time, and they got me something from Verona. So these are pasta cutters. How cool are they? So they're little ravioli pasta shape cutters. You could use them for cookies if you like, but there's a square and a love heart in there. I just thought they were such a lovely gift, and so nice that they're from Italy and I can use them in the kitchen. From Italy to London. Coming into the practical gifts from my mum. Shoehorn. I said to Zara, I need to get a shoehorn, and Zara is very good. She told my mum that I was thinking about buying a shoehorn because I wear a lot of like smart dress shoes, so loafers and brogues and that kind of thing, and I just feel like they're just so much nicer and easy to put on, especially when my back's giving me jips. So my mum got me a little mini travel shoehorn and then a slightly larger one. Oh, my aunt and uncle actually bought me this, which I think is such a cool gift. So this is the Flavor Thesaurus by Nikki Segnit, or Segnit, and this is actually going to genuinely change the way I cook. It says on the back, a unique compendium of flavour combinations. So if you think, for instance, there are different flavour categories. So you've got roasted, meaty, cheesy, earthy, mustardy, sulphurous, marine, brine and salt, spice, woody, fresh, citrus. So all of those different flavour combinations are different foods. Now, let's just take, for instance, we've got the avocado. So there's a whole section in this thesaurus about avocado and what avocado goes with. So avocado and bacon, avocado and blue cheese, avocado and chicken, avocado and chili, avocado and coffee, avocado and coriander, cucumber. I mean, some of these I know, but some of them I would never have thought of putting hazelnut with avocado, but apparently it works. Avocado and mango, that would be really nice. It's like a salsa. If you have an ingredient and you think, I actually don't know what would pair with that to develop a recipe, that honestly, I think that is wonderful. So thank you, Anne and Dave. That's fab. I'm going to keep that in the kitchen. I also got 2 books from my mum. This one actually opened on Christmas Day, so it's called Poor by Catriona O'Sullivan. It says Biography of the Year and the Irish Book Awards. So the blurb reads, like young girls everywhere, Catriona O'Sullivan grew up bright, enthusiastic and curious. She was also surrounded by abject poverty and chaos. And after she became pregnant and homeless at 15, what followed was a 5-year of barely surviving. Yet today, Catriona is an award-winning academic whose work explores barriers to education for girls like her. I think it just sounds amazing and really insightful. So my mum got me that. And she was also reading a book by Jenny Eclair, who is a UK comedian, and I actually didn't know she was an author as well. So this is called Moving, A Family Home Full of Secrets. She actually finished it while I was at home, so she let me take that home as a Christmas present, which was really nice. I actually didn't know my mum did this, but I didn't get any chocolate for Christmas, and I was being funny. I would never ever expect anything at Christmas, but she snuck these in my bag when I was packing up my car. So these are some chocolate orange Smarties. I wasn't trying to make her feel bad, and she knows I wasn't joking. Oh, and last but not least, glasses wipes, because my glasses are always filthy and my mum watches my videos like, Luke, you need to clean your glasses. So yeah, a very, very lovely Christmas. Let me actually show you a couple of things that I bought myself in the sales, because honestly when it comes to sale shopping I try and avoid it at all costs, because I just feel like you buy things that you don't really need, but if you do spot something that you love, it's a great time to buy it. So I did a bit of damage in the sale shopping, let me show you. So Amazon had loads of their books half price. So Nigel Slater is a firm favourite author of mine, and this is 1,000 Feasts. So this actually came out this year, and it's Small Moments of Joy, a memoir of shorts. I love the way Nigel Slater writes. It's just real. He's one of those authors, he's a cookery writer, he writes recipes, brilliant, but he's one of those authors that can really put you in his mind, and the way he writes is just incredible. I love his Food Diary Christmas Chronicles and the Kitchen Diary series are brilliant. Toast, if you've never read Toast, read it and watch the series. It's featuring Helena Bonham Carter, and it's a series about Nigel's childhood. It's brilliant, it's absolutely brilliant. So that was my first purchase. And then another food book. I love reading food books. I don't know why, but I feel like a Stanley Tucci book just reminds me of when I was given Taste by Stanley, and I read it just before we were about to fly to Italy, but then I got COVID, so we didn't end up going. But this is Stanley Tucci, What I Ate in 1 Year, and related thoughts. I saw this in John Lewis, but it was £25, but this is actually £10 on Amazon. So yeah, it's just, again, it's a lovely little just memoir of food, and I just love the way Stanley writes. So 2 lovely books that I treat myself to. And then finally, this is a large item, so I feel like I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see it. Here we are. So this was from Habitat. Bit of a funny story with this one. I actually saw this about a year ago, and it was in Sainsbury's, and I was like, that's such a nice lamp, but it was £65. I was like, look, we really don't know what space we're going to be working with. This was actually just as we'd moved into the home. Anyway, I was watching Coronation Street, and Habitat sponsor Coronation Street when I was at home. I saw this lamp and I was like, oh my goodness, it's so nice, they still sell it. I wonder if it's gone in the sale. Sure enough, it was in the sale and it had £22 off it, so it was £43, which again I know is still quite a lot for a lamp, but it's huge, don't get me wrong, it's massive. It's not staying there, don't worry. I think we've got sufficient lamps down here, although it does blend in quite nicely. But this, I think, is actually going to go in our spare room upstairs in the middle bedroom when we do it next year. But it's got a really lovely, like, natural toned lampshade, and then the base is like a speckled black ceramic. It just looks so premium. It looks very Neptune home, I think. From Habitat for £42. I thought, yeah, that's absolutely coming home with me. So that was my home purchase treat to myself. Right, dinner is served. I made a really quick speedy chilli and we just had some mince in the freezer that needed using up, so I thawed it out. Been cooking it for about an hour and a half, just blipping away. We've got some tortilla chips and smashed avocado. I didn't even decant this. I mean, it's fine, no judgment here. Bit of sour cream over there. This looks absolutely delicious. We're just going to sit and chill and veg and watch a bit of YouTube on the telly. Dinner was absolutely delicious. That's one of the best chili con carnes I think I've made in a while. I'm gonna.
That's the one I made.
What?
Not as good as that one I made 3 years ago.
3 years ago, that one time. I am going to catch you guys tomorrow because it's going to be full New Year's Eve prep. We are going to be like a military operation. We're going to be stripping bed sheets, cleaning the whole house top to bottom, putting up decorations, getting the party food ready, getting drinks ready. We've been making ice because these things you have to think of. You know, you've got to prep ice because everyone wants a cold drink.
We've broken the freezer.
Broken the freezer. Literally. The vacuum that happens on the freezer, when you open the freezer and close it, but you need to go back in because they're integrated. Like the door like creates a seal, like an air pocket, and I went to go in after Zara gone in and it popped off, so I need to fix it tomorrow. It's fine. So that's another thing to add to the list. Yeah, so we're gonna watch some Squid Game and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Well, I know it's going to be after New Year's Eve by the time this goes live, but Happy New Year's Eve from when I'm filming this. It's currently 10:15 in the morning. We've been pottering around the house, just ticking jobs off, emptying bins, getting the guest bedroom ready, doing laundry, that kind of thing. I need to walk Maggie, but I also want to go for a run, so I'm going to do 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm going to take her for a run. She hasn't ran with me in ages because she's been running with Zara while Zara was training for the marathon, and I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm sure she'll be fine. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. Well, actually, no, we don't have a lot to do. We've just got to do a bit of a clean. And I'm going to get my hair cut in an hour, so I need to make this a quick run and get a bit of a wiggle on. But good morning, let the New Year's Eve preparations commence. Right, Maggie, are we ready for a run? Let's go. Oh, I can hear weights. What are you doing? Sorry. What?
Don't mind me. You've just left me with all these weights in my room.
Sorry, well, that was when we didn't have a shed. Oh my god. Look at you, you're doing fireman carries. I'll put them in the shed, don't worry. I need to get a screwdriver out as well. Right, I'll catch you when I'm back from the run. Okay, run done. Maggie officially is a runner dog now. She kept up with the pace. We dropped it about 1 kilometre and she did really well. Look at her go. However, I just got back and Zara said the table that I fixed twice has now broken again. I feel like it's every time I leave the house, it breaks.
It makes it look like I do.
No, I know, it's
as
like
soon as it happened, I was like, why is it when he's not here?
If you hit the table that much, you can just see, you know.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to get my hair cut now and swing by Home Sense and see if we can get a new side table because I think it's time. It's such a shame, but I've literally repaired it twice. I put dowels in it a second time. I just think it's not worth the risk of having something on there and it smash or damage the radiator, as Zara said. So yeah, we're gonna have a swing by Home Sense. Nothing like a panic purchase for New Year's Eve, hey? Okay, so I've had my hair trimmed. I've just had a bit of the bulk taken out and the sides just taken in slightly, nothing drastic. And now I'm a Home Sense. Do you know what? I know this might be a panic purchase. I'm not gonna get something if I don't love it, but because we've got people coming round, we kind of need something in that corner just so we can put drinks and things on. We don't really have a table in the living room. I mean, we could try and make the footstool a table. I don't really know, but I'm just gonna have a quick look on Home Sense. If not, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so they do have some nice tables, but they aren't the right height. That's quite low, so that's not really what we're in the market for. They might have some more upstairs, but there aren't a massive selection that are like really taking my fancy. So this might be a benched until the new year. I like that lamp though, but I'm not here for lamps. Okay, I've just found this for £24.99, and whilst it's not the right size, I think that could be perfect to rest the lamp on as just a lampstand, and then we could maybe get another table to go next to it to have like a nesting vibe. Well, someone hasn't moved from the sofa since we went on a run this morning. Okay, back from Home Sense, and this was purchase number 1. Now, I actually think this is a very good price. We have a lot of mixed woods in the living room. So I feel like this is a great purchase. And I think for a lamp stand, we know they work really well. Obviously, I would have preferred to get something vintage, but with these side tables, I think they never come in wrong. And this chair actually has moved from the kitchen. Now, I have a chair in my bedroom, and I'm going to bring it back down. Obviously, Zara's pushed the dining table in this corner, and this is going to be like the food and drink table. That's a little glitter ball from Zara's sister. And you know what's so funny? So Zara actually was saying how much bigger the kitchen feels. We were actually going to put a bunker when we were designing the kitchen here. So the radiator would have been one of those tall, thin radiators. And then there would have been L-shaped bunker seating with like a round dining table and chairs. And that would have been the seating area. But we had a reservation because we thought it would have closed off this space and kept the dining area restrictive. But now there is so much space in the middle here. It makes the kitchen feel huge. It's one of those things, it's like, not a regret, but it's always like what would be. What do I mean? Like, it's what could have been. What could have been. Maybe in a future house and another project we'll do bunker seating, but it felt like we were wedging it in and it was an expensive job that we weren't really sure we were going to get a return on, because obviously carpentry is expensive. And my stepdad is good, but I think asking him to do something like that probably would have been enough to tip him over the edge. Continuing with the black and white theme, I mean, it's not really a theme, but marble is something that we don't really have a lot of in the house, or we've got quartz countertops in the kitchen. So this might end up being just a temporary thing in here until maybe we'll go back to an antiques market and see if I can find something more appropriate. But I think this is such a lovely table. It's kind of contemporary, but again, with the mix of traditional and contemporary in our home, I think it works really well. So it was $39.99, but this is solid marble. Like, lifting this out of home sense was a struggle. So I think we're going to do like a kind of nesting table situ in the corner, and then I really don't want to give up on this table, but after 2 failed attempts to fix it, I'm not really sure what else we can do. Maybe I can try and find a furniture specialist and see if we can operate a fix, but maybe not have something so heavy on it. Okay, it looks a bit heavy in this corner. This plant is actually going to go, this wasn't meant to be here, but obviously moved it for the Christmas decorations. I think, do you know what? Those 2 tables will absolutely get used at some point. I just don't think they're right for this space. I don't know. I just really did love that previous table, and it's such a shame. But for now, it gives it a bit of light in this corner. It's going to be fine to get us through New Year's Eve, and then we can move the tables around in the home, find new places for them, and yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we need to. But for now, we need to pop the New Year's Eve decorations up, because we have a lot of them, and start getting like glassware and things out and making the table look nice. I am concerned. Your hopes inside it, take your love and promise it. In your eyes, there is no hope for tomorrow.
Right, you've got more to do, come on, get to work. Or we do the whole thing on top of it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I think, because you said photo opportunities.
Okay, we are fully set up. I feel like it's looking really nice in here. I love the way that they're twinkling. See if I can pop that. Like, there we are. So the Christmas tree is still up, and we just covered the table in a nice little striped tablecloth. I've got all the boards out, so we're gonna pop a couple of pieces on there. I'll do like some charcuterie and some cheese in a bit. Gonna chop up some lemons and limes and some grapefruit for some drinks, and then loads of bowls just for like crisps and olives and nuts and that kind of thing. The decorations up, most of them are actually reusable, so we're gonna pop them in a box and then they'll be good for years to come. I love the little glitter ball, it looks so nice. So we've just stuck up some of these little reusable stars up here, and then we thought it was a bit OTT to have 2 lots of sparkly entranceway. So yeah, we pop one there and then one here, but I think this will be a nice like opportunity for people to get like photo wall photos. There's a couple of chairs there in case people want to sit down, but I don't really feel like a lot of people will. I'm kind of glad that we've got all of this space here. And then yeah, just stuck some more balloons there. We've got Happy New Year above the fire. We've got Happy New Year above the oven just there, which looks really cute. I just need to put the rug and the spare bench in the shed. And then in here, we haven't really done much at all, to be honest. We've just got these two little twirly things and then the big pom-pom ball that looks like a bit of a glitter ball in here. And that's us pretty much done. So I have now taken it upon myself to learn Auld Lang Syne on the piano because I haven't put Zara through enough torture of piano this year. It's actually going all right. I'm like trying to cram it in. But I thought it'd be a really nice idea that when the clock strikes 12, we all have some champagne. We could sing Auld Lang Syne on the piano as like a tradition. So yeah, I'm trying to cram that in right now. With. I think it needs a bit of practice, but I think we're gonna get there. Okay, we are ready. I don't know how we've done that. It feels like it's like we walk away, oh, we've got loads of time, and then the day's just gone.
Luke disappeared for the whole morning.
Don't you start with me.
Luke disappeared for the whole morning.
No, that's a complete lie. I went for my haircut, which took about half an hour,
and you got
then
back
I literally came home. I went for a run with Maggie, so that was walking Maggie, and she's that tired, she can't even move.
What time did you get back?
And then Zara informed me that the table broke and we can't have a broken table when guests come around. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. So yeah, okay, I did have the morning off, but I came back and we have absolutely nailed it. I feel great, and I've had my hair cut, so it's wonderful. Okay, look at this.
Cat battery's flashing.
That's fine. We're about to take some photos. It's like our annual New Year's Eve flash photos. So this is what I'm wearing. I've got a nice little shirt on. These are my little Doc Marten loafers, but these will be getting removed the minute the photos are taken and slippers will be put on. So yeah, I'm going to pick my camera up as and when people are arriving. If they want to be on camera, they can. If they don't, then that's fine. But I feel like everyone's going to be just having a great time, including you.
Maggie's got her outfit on. She's looking glossy.
Would you like to show your outfit? Show your outfit for a minute. I feel like you look amazing. Look at that.
I can't really see it, but
can you not?
Just like a black dress.
Oh, just like a black dress, nothing big. Anyway, right, I need to get a new battery and we're going to take some photos. I think you look amazing. I'll leave them on screen. Hello everyone, this is a bit of a jump scare. Today is January 2nd and it's nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I feel like we have some catching up to do. I've contracted norovirus. God, that felt really dramatic, didn't it?
Well, and who else has now contracted it because of you?
No, don't start, because your dad had it, so we don't know if Zara's...
He had the cough virus that's going around. You have the sickness one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say this. Basically, on New Year's Eve, the last clip you guys saw, raring to go, really excited, really like ready to have people come round. So a couple of people arrived and I felt like I was having like an out of body experience. I was about to pass out. Like I was in the room and I was present, but you just know, oh, bless you, Maggie's literally been on my lap the whole time. You just know that you're just not feeling very well.
Your face went grey.
Yeah, like I lost all the colour in my face and I was like, maybe I'm too hot. I literally had a glass of wine, not even a full glass, like maybe me and you were...
I'd even topped it up.
No, so I had some water. I was like, oh, maybe I need some water. And then to spare any detail, I bulleted to our toilet and threw up. And I was like, oh my goodness, how strange. That's weird. I was like, maybe it might be food poisoning, but then Zara was fine. I was like, we had some chicken for lunch, but it was like really cooked, like we make sure. So I was like, how weird. And then some more people arrived and I was like, I think we're gonna be sick again, so I ran upstairs. Anyway, to spare the gory details, I was then bedbound from 10:30 at night. So I spent midnight in bed. But Zara kept on checking on me saying like, look, I can ask people to go, but I was like, no, please don't, like, have an amazing New Year. So I had everyone celebrating downstairs, but as the clock struck 12, I had my head in a bowl thrown up. And we both now feel really ill. Yeah, so we're on day 2 of recovery. We've checked in with everyone who's came. Didn't really know it was norovirus at the time, but after Googling and looking at the symptoms, it's looking very much like it is, like really dense head, really lethargic, everything aches, vomiting and also other stuff, so yeah, not great. Not the way we thought our new year would start by any means, but
we had a sign though, because Luke didn't film this, but on New Year's Eve night we said, right, we cheersed and we said, went, here's to 2025, we're going to be really healthy.
Yeah, no, honestly,
and then as he said it, the foil curtain that you'd have seen us put up fell.
Yeah,
do you
fell
remember?
over.
We were like,
Yeah.
why does that feel like a sign?
It literally swooped, and in like the New Year's Eve, the table broke, the freezer broke, and the lock on our bathroom door broke. So it was like everything was breaking around us. I was like,
everything was saying, stay in.
Stay in, you guys aren't well. It was so, but I can't describe, like, we would not have had people around had I known I was going to be sick, but I literally was like, I cannot describe how much this wave just floored me. It felt like someone had like punched me repeatedly in the stomach. Yeah, happy Christmas, happy New Year. We're in January and we haven't left the sofa. I literally got out of bed for the first time yesterday. It's not been great, but yeah, if you've had norovirus, I feel for you, but lots of love to you all. I'm wishing you all a happy and healthy 2025. Hopefully I'll be on the mend soon. Please just bear with me with the content. I'm just so glad that we've got it now and not when we're about to fly to New York, because we have a history in this household of me bringing sickness before we fly in January, and it's happened before and I'm not letting it happen again. So yeah, glad to have it now, albeit it's awful. But yeah, lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful year, and I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Bye for now.